Hello everybody, today I'm going to teach you how to mod BTD6, and please note that this isn't how to get mods in BTD6, and any of the mods you create could get you flagged, and how you can tell is if there's these two little leaves up in the settings. As you can see, click in here, you can see it tells me I can't play it because my account's been flagged. But anyway, to start with the modding, you'll need to go to here, and this link will be in the description of the video, and you're gonna click download, see versus this thing, and you're gonna click on the done button or whatever it's called, you just see that, and you just want to click on it, continue, just wait for the finish, which because I've already downloaded it, it won't take as long for me, so it'll probably take a bit longer for you because well, it's already downloaded and installed, so it doesn't do that. I'm just getting it started ready. Then I need to update it, but if you go to modify, and basically when you click to download the 2022, want the community 22 want community 2022, and all you need for it is .NET desktop development. And basically after you download that, you can close this out, and then you can go back to BTD6 and create a new mod, and I just call this example mod. Okay, then when you see here, created an example mod, successfully created mod at there. You just want to click on, well, yes, so opens it. So open this in here. So here we have the mod, which this has just it has like it loaded, whatever, and so you don't really need this, but I'll keep it there. In here we have mod helper data, which this says works on version, but this is the version of the mod. So for works on version, you don't really need to change anything for that. And for version, well, for now it's just 1.0, but if you're like not done with it, you could change it to like 0.1 or 0.01. You can't do that because just want to make sense. In here is the name for the mod, so I'm just gonna do full space mod. In here, I'm gonna just type in and example mod for on the YouTube series. In here, we're gonna put the repo owner, which for me is just Tia, and here is what your repository is gonna be named, which is just gonna be called example mod. And so then you're gonna press Control S, or you can go up here and click this. You want to save all the, press Control Shift S, or click this button right here, and then we can move on. readme.md. This here is just like the description for the readme, so you can delete this for now, change that later. Here we can just do alright, it should just be so this should be the your GitHub username, and then right here will be the name of your repository, which just example mod. In here, I'll put in the description later, but you just type it here, so be like hi me. But this is for the repository for your GitHub. And then in latest.md, you can just make this empty for now because you only need to do that if you don't feel like if you don't feel like writing the message in GitHub, I guess. So now, I guess we're here now, right? So you don't worry about git ignore or GitHub. This is just a stupid build.yaml. Where we have the launch settings.json. Now, all of you probably want to know, like, oh, how do I create a mod? Like, oh, I want to create a mod, yeah. Okay, well, I guess not a mod, a tower. So basically, what I want to do is just go to here, and then add, and go to class. And then here, you want to type in the class name for tower. This will be example monkey. You can call it whatever you want, really, doesn't really matter. Just know that this is going to be the name of the tower, so you don't want to make it anything bad. But we're going to have, so we're going to do this colon right here, which means like connect, and this mod tower, which is the mod helper class with for a mod tower. Excuse me, what your tower uses. Then you can hear it's arrows a bunch. You want to click on it, or we'll select it and click implement abstract class, or you can just enter. I'm pretty sure that just does it too. And we want to change this here, so you can see where it says tower set. Do tower set, do it's .none. Why we want to do that one, I don't know, but there's primary, military, magic, and support. These are the 4 you want to use. Why not none? These are 4. Hero. You shouldn't really use this one, which is making hero, which that by default making a hero. Then paragon. That is basically buffed. And then we have items. And well, for these 2, it won't load. This one might actually load in Geraldo's shop, but this one just won't load at all. So I'm just gonna make it this primary. Then here we just wanna take this, and then base tower. This is what your tower is based off of. So you can either do tower type dot, whatever. Here, so I can do like super monkey, and then here you can replace. And you can literally change it to this, because all it's doing is get the ID of it. So if you want, you can change this to super monkey, or like, if you want, like, bottom path super monkey dash 5. And now here we have the cost. How much your tower costs? So I'll put this as like 1,050. Here we want to make all these 0. I'll check out the 0. Now here, I guess for now I'll just show you that the tower works. You're gonna need also a portrait for this. So where is it? Here, okay. So as you can see, I have an icon and a portrait. Which you're gonna make these, or you can just like use these ones. I don't really care, because I can just color the super monkey fan club button in here. Where is it? Okay, right here. This one's gonna be the icon, so I'm just gonna change the color of this one a little bit. So just to show you that the icons, I should save it. Okay. Just so that the icon and portrait are different things. So now, want to make the description for the tower, you just want to do here, description. And then, you can do whatever you want. So you can do full tower, dude, yes. And then here, there's no point to redo this if your class name is the name that you want your tower to be. Because it automatically puts the space in between the uppercase letters. So here it wishes if we're going to do this, but if I had this, then it would do this. So if your thing is all caps, which it's the way for that for every single thing for an upgrade, or like it's a paragon every single time. So if you have like caps next to each other, if it's not like an acronym or whatever, or I guess if it's an acronym, we're gonna want dot. So like, so if it's an acronym, you want dot boom, or just like that maybe. Let's put this here anyway because it's cool. Let's write a little comment here. Upper, where or hours reloads grades. So now if I build this, you can see it should say it succeeded. And well, now I'm going to go start at 6. Then we do want to reopen it, which as you can see here I have 2. One's modded, one's the other's not modded. Just want to wait for the mod to load. So as you see, when it loads, we should get an error. So here is the example mod loaded. If you're on the console that game's loading, you kind of just want to push like a key on your keyboard on it, or the rest of the game just won't load. If you go in here though, see it's registered the mod content, but there's no error, right? If you click the monkey, we can see there's an icon. And my computer's being freezing, but this example monkey, then cool tower dude, yes. Basically it costs how much I put in there, and as the portrait and the icon. So right now you can see it's just like a super monkey, and it has no upgrades. There's no background for whatever reason. That's a bit weird. I don't think that's an error of the tower though. But as you can see, just the cheap super monkey. But anyways, that would just be it for the tower for now. So, or for the base tower. So now we want to, yeah. So now we're gonna change the tower how it works. So we could do var attack model, which equals tower model dot attack model. Okay, then we can have var weapon model equals tower model dot weapon, and then at any time you can change this. Well, you can change it to tower model dot get attack model dot weapons, and then in the little index you want 0, that'd be it. But or you could just, if you have the attack model, I'm gonna write it here because you don't feel like watching the video over. Then you have the projectile model equals tower model dot, we don't want that, we want to use weapon model dot projectile. Okay, so now first thing I want to show you is how to change the range. Just put range here. So when changing the range, if you only have one attack model, or you just have multiple attack models, crazy. I'll try to do that later on the series, but for now we're gonna want to do this. So we're gonna do, so if you only have one attack model, we want to change the range. We're gonna just do tower model dot range, do like plus equals, I'll do like 25, and then if you want, you can do like, you know, any of other things, like you do like times equal, divided by equal, which can make it smaller, minus equal, or just equal. it doesn't really matter as long. Oh, you should do plus plus too, because plus plus makes it bigger. But then we're going to do attack model dot range is equals 25. Now, why do you want to do that? Because if you just change the tower and the range on the attack model, that only increases like the circle around it. But if you try to range for the attack model, that actually makes it look an attack further away. And well, you might notice an issue if you make your range too big. Is that, well, the projectiles die too fast, right? So here, let's do that. Well, I'll actually just show you later because, well, it can be confusing right now. But then to change the attack speed, you want to do a weapon model dot rate. So to make it faster, you want to make this number slower on the end, and if you want to make it slower, you want to make this number bigger. So if I want to make it 2 times as slow, you do this times 2. I'll make it 2 times as fast, do 0.5, 4 times as fast, that. And whenever doing this, you want to make sure you put an F at the end, because otherwise the compiler will think it's a double. But Super Monkey detects a bit fast, so I might do 3. And then here, we're gonna have damage. So here we can do project. Well, I guess pierce too. We could do pierce in the same section. So here we could do pierce. I also this like 10. And then we can do check my projectile model dot get damage model dot damage, and I set this to 4. So now as you can see, we have changed the tower a little bit. We give it more range. We made it attack slower. We changed the pierce of the tower, and we changed how much damage it does. So if I'll think that later. But if I build the mod, I can now close it out and reopen it. And sometimes if you use a different base tower, like if you use the cave monkey, using that get damage model won't work because the projectile itself doesn't have a damage model. There's a certain like behavior that gets added onto it. Now we can see we have our example monkey. It has much more range. If it goes to see, so here it attacks much slower, but it does much more damage compared to Super Monkey, because it does 4 times as much as damage, has more range, and fierce. Means if I were to send 100 rainbows at it, it's not doing too bad. So it can tank that all by itself, which is pretty impressive for an under $90 tower. Anyway, I just leave this out. If you if you enjoyed the video, the like button shows me that you enjoyed it, and hit the subscribe button, and then the notifications, set that to all so I get notified when I post the next video. It will probably be about this or other balloons related content. But until then, see ya.